Another week is upon us, and I thought it'd be best to start that week with another big rumour roundup. Today we're going to be talking about potential new Space Marine rumours, new Tyranid rumours, also some funky stuff in between with the upcoming Epic game. Also attached to that, some big old world rumours as well. So let's jump in, and as always, let's get waffling. As always, disclaimer for the video, rumours are rumours. They're all lies, as I like to say, until it's proven over on the Warhammer community website, social media pages, that these things we're going to talk about are actually real. Please don't take them as factual stuff. It's just rumours. Please take them as rumours. Now, I'm going to start with the stuff that I'm massively interested in and invested in, and that is, of course, Space Marines. So for people who don't know what's about to happen with the Space Marine and the Tyranid launch, we're about to get their codexes at the end of summer. Now, this Saturday, the Leviathan box set releases. Inside that box set, there's a code called the Battle of Ogram. Now, you have 9 days to take part in that battle, and the winner of that battle gets the entire new range of models shown off. So I'm hoping you Space Marine players actually pull your thumb out and we get to see all the new Space Marine stuff sooner rather than later. I'm sure there's some Xenos players saying, oh, I want to see the Tyranid stuff. Shut up, losers. We want to see more Space Marine stuff. Now, in terms of what's coming for Space Marines, I have heard something that is very, very interesting. And that, of course, is Jump Assault Marines, new Jump Assault Marines. Now, this is something that we've talked about quite a lot. Some of the old rumors stated that in the Leviathan box set, there was going to be a new Jump Captain, there was going to be new Jump Marines. Of course, that was disproven with everything that we actually got in the Leviathan box set. But what I'm hearing now, coming to the launch of the Space Marine Codex, is that those rumors are seeming more and more reliable, that we are going to get, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Jump Assault Intercessor. I'm not sure that's like a Vanguard Jump Assault guy, because the Vanguards are more, as I say it, more, I can't think of the word now. It's completely gone out of my head. More veteranaire. There we go. God damn it, Valrak, you got there in the end. More veteranaire, bit more stuff. When I hear the word Jump Assault Intercessor, I'm just thinking maybe it's going to be like a power fist for a sergeant and a chainsword for the rest of the troops attached, and they just have the Jump Assault keyword. Also attached to that rumor is a Jump Assault Captain as well. Now, I can see the Jump Assault Captain having all the stuff in his arsenal, the Thunder Hammers, the Power Swords, the Power Fists, and stuff like that. I'm sure your rules people will take this apart and know a bit more than me. But at this moment in time, I am hearing that those are going to be new models. And I personally think that they are going to be coming in that August, September / end of summer release window for the new Space Marine Codex. Now, this is added to the pile of stuff that we've already heard. We've heard potentially a new Terminator Chaplain, which could work out, because if you look at all the new models that we got in Leviathan, the Terminators were the standout ones. We have just got a new Terminator Librarian, a new Terminator Captain, a bunch of new Terminators. So having a Chaplain into that mix as well, I think could work out very, very well. Terminator Ancient was flown around. There is a new, well, I say a new Terminator Ancient. The Space Marine Hero Terminator Agent was shown off in the new Space Marine Index, which a lot of people thought it was a new model. It's not a new model. It's just a part of Season 2 of the Space Marine Hero for Blood Angels. But I could potentially see that is going to be a new model as well. I have actually heard about a new Ancient Terminator model, but that is coming from sources whom I won't say I don't really trust, but they're new sources. They're new whispers in the warp, let's say. So they haven't got anything to plant their rumors in foundations with at this moment in time. Moving over to the Nids stuff, of course, we've been talking about Tyranid new models a lot lately, with the new Norn Emissary, the new Norm Assimilator that we talked about last time. I'm hearing now that a brand new Biovore is definitely on the cards when it comes to Tyranids. And if you look at the model, I'll try and put it in the background and stuff like that, I can definitely see that happening, because this model is very, very old. If I'm not mistaken, it's a fine cast model, and with this whole range refresh happening to the Tyranids, it definitely looks like that is going to be a part of that range refresh. Also, I don't think I mentioned it last time, but new Gene Stealers are apparently on the cards as well. Remember this whole rumor that we're still talking about this, about apparently a new Kill Team Space Hulk game, or is it going to be a new Space Hulk game? We're not really sure. It's looking like it may be Kill Team, because the new half may be Gene Stealers, and then the other half that gets upgrades may be Terminators, which you are already add to the Terminator, or the new Terminator kit that is about to come out with Leviathan. That potentially upgrade kit could be like Thunder Hammers, Shields, Flamers, you know, what you normally find a part of a Space Hulk Kill Team. We've had this new Kill Team rumor now around for about 6 to 12 months, so it's going to be interesting to see whatever they do with it. Now, moving on to a much more smaller scale rumor, I'm going to say that, I mean epic 30k. Now, I really should say epic 30k in air quotes. The reason for the air quotes is because apparently it's not called epic. This game is going to be called Horus Heresy, the Legion Imperialis. It's kind of based on epic. It's not actually epic, but it's kind of based on epic. That's the rumors that I've been told. So it's still small scale, but it's not officially like epic. Hopefully, you know, we'll hear some news about this very, very soon. The release date, which again, I hate talking about release dates because these change all the time. And when they don't happen, people are like, oh, I thought you said it was coming out this time. I was like, you know, stuff changes all the time. Look at some of the games that were supposed to come out, you know, years ago, because they all got delayed because of course, the Rona and stuff like that. So saying that, I've heard that Legion Imperialis, aka Epic 30k, is supposed to be coming out again at the end of summer, around the same time as the Space Marine and the Tyranid stuff, which, if that is true, should be very, very interesting, because that's a lot of big releases to talk about. You know, you got a brand new Space Marine range, brand new Tyranid range, and of course the mini stuff as well, all coming out potentially around at the same time. Would GW do that in terms of, you know, business and everything involved? Because we're talking about, you know, a lot of boxes, especially for the Legion Imperialis box. I'm sure that's going to be, I mean this in like a funny way, a big box, even though it's going to it contain small models. Would they really put that up against like Space Marine releases and potential a brand new Tyranid range refresh? I'm not sure at this moment in time. All I know is that it's definitely coming, and it should be here, let's say, by the end of this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's see. And finally, let's end with something that everyone's talking about, and that is the old world. Now, please take this with even more salt, with as much salt as you can possibly carry. I'm talking buckets. I'm talking spadefuls. I'm talking barrels full of the saltiest of salt you can bring to the table, okay? So I am hearing that by the end of this year, the last big release of this year is apparently going to be the launch box set for the old world. Bretonnia versus Tomb Kings, and then going on to next year is that's when they're going to start releasing all the separate, well, I want to call them codexes, but I'm sure they're not called codexes. They're not called battle tomes either, because that's AOS. Sorry, fantasy players, you're probably screaming at me through the screen. And that's when you're going to start seeing all the big stuff next year. But to end this year, we're going to get that box set, apparently. Just look at it like what they did with the Votan and the Sisters of Battle. Remember that limited edition box they released around November-ish? I'm not saying November. I'm just saying, remember when they released it around November, and you got that box with like the codex inside of it, and then it all released the following year separately and stuff like that. I think potentially this is what we could see. It'd be a great closing to the year, right? You know, the old world coming back. If you look at it through your Warhammer goggles, right? It's coming up to, is it 40 years worth of Warhammer fantasy? So to end the year with a big celebration that the old world is getting that box set, could, you know, walk toe in toe with GW's plans, and that actually could be real. I hope it's real. I really, really do hope that's real. I'm a huge Bretonnia fan, so if it does turn out that it is Bretonnia versus Tomb Kings, then I am sold, and I'm about to crusade in the lady's name. All right, Chaprunios, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that you want to share, post it down below. I'll make a nice little talk down there. I'll try and answer questions if I'm able to. But yeah, that's it. Another nice little rumor video for the week. Hopefully, this sets you up and gets you buzzing for some of the big stuff ahead. Hopefully, Games Workshop announce like a preview show soon, because that's when we know things are about to go down. Things are about to be funky. I love doing preview shows because it's just so much hype out there, and we all, well, most of the time, come away from it happy and laughing and stuff like that. Right, see ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.